It tastes like candy. Candy and ice. Candy and ice.
Now, I want you guys to know, yes, that was butter. Yes, she put butter on a popsicle. You know that a popsicle actually looks kind of good, kind of making me. I wouldn't mind, sucking on it myself. Pause. But I feel like this is kind of insane. Like, not only did she put butter on the popsicle once, she licked it off the knife, put it back on there, and ate it again. And I'm pretty sure if I let it continue, she was going to eat butter off of it a third time. She was using the butter like it was ranch on wings, and that is insane. But like, don't get me wrong, like this shit isn't nothing new. Like, content creators like being gluttonous, like these gluttonous mukbangers and whatever the fuck you want to call them, like the Nick Cabo avocado type niggas. Them niggas have been doing this fat shit like that. Like, that shit's always been a thing. But for some reason, my feed, and maybe it knows that I hate it, or maybe it knows that I like to troll, and I just look at it in such a crazy way that it's trying to feed it to me. And it, like, my feed, what I've noticed is it starts to feed me the shit that will probably get me to make a video because it'll piss me off, or it'll get me so interested that it'll make me want to start talking about it and make me want to yap to you niggas. But you know what? I can see the shit fucking worked. It definitely worked. So we're going to look at some videos. We're going to see just how bad it can get, or am I over exaggerating? Like, maybe I'm wrong. Well, let's see. All right, so I got one vid. Okay. Like, my thing is, like, how do people get their Chipotle bowls like this? Like, I'm assuming they're just like going in there and asking for like triple everything, and then they're also going to the store getting like a Tostitos nacho cheese and just pouring that over the top of it. Like, look at the amount of sour cream put on it, on top of the fact that she has chips. Like, this isn't even necessary. I've been calorie counting recently, and the sour cream, chips, and nacho cheese by itself has to be pushing 1,000 calories. I'm not even over exaggerating. This shit's actually crazy. Look at the amount. Like, bro. She's filling up these tacos, and she's barely she's just now about to hit half, and she's filled up 4 tacos. Nigga, is she breathe? Is that her breathing? Is that more sour cream? More cheese. That's more sour cream, more cheese. While she didn't eat it, like, we didn't see her take a bite, I want you to look at her and take a guess if she ate some of that. Now you could be wrong. Maybe she's on a weight loss diet, but she obviously, we're finna look at her page. I'm assuming she at least used to eat this type of shit before to get her to the point where she's at now. Because there is no way in hell she got to the way she's looking right now. She's breathing in my fucking ear. There's no way she got to that goddamn point without eating shit like this. Let's see. While this meal isn't that bad, I think we really have to see just how often she posts. Because if she's posting like hold on, this post from 5 hours ago, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? What was in her hand? Nigga, is that soy sauce? That's kind of thick to be soy sauce. Is that barbecue sauce? That has to just be a thick soy sauce that she left in the fridge. She made 3 of them. And she's gonna take a whole bite. Yeah, yeah, I've seen enough. There is no way that you're eating this shit. Now, I know some people have the theory that they're not actually eating this food. They're just like taking a bite and spitting it out. But I don't think that's the case for her. Maybe you can try to make the case for like the skinnier people, but even some of them, they go to the doctor, they get their blood work, and that shit say negative, negative, negative. You need to stop doing what you're doing. So still, but I just don't believe that she's eating or she's not eating this shit. She's swallowing this food. If do y'all not believe me? Look at her face and tell me she's not swallowing this food. That's fine though. If you don't want to take my word for it, look, I can't know everything. I'm not God. But let's move on to someone else. Okay, so before I even let this shit play through, we went back to the girl that put the butter on the fucking popsicle. Obviously, you're staring at her face. I'm staring at her face too. This isn't going to end well. She's already opening a thing of butter, and I don't see this going in any positive direction. But let's see. Nigga, she's scooping this shit like it's fucking ice cream. And even if you're taking that much ice cream, she's about to... I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. To be fair, but she is cutting. She might not have eaten that. She definitely might have ate the first bite, but she made a cut to the second after the second bite. She might not have eaten that shit for real. But I don't know this girl. She could possibly be eating this shit, like, and just have she one of them people with a strange addiction, and she's just eating fucking butter. Nigga, is this... Yeah, no. I don't believe her. She's cutting too much. She's not eating it. She's not eating this butter like that. She's making so many cuts. I don't believe she's eating this. Even after like she's putting the pickles, she's barely putting butter on that fork. She didn't eat it. She's not eating this much butter. Not constantly, all right? This is just her brand. No. This is just her brand. It's just her brand. She's the butter soda right here. This just she's just her brand. She knows people just coming in. It's niggas like me. I'm the problem. I'm feeding into this shit. She's not eating this. She's not actually eating this. I'm feeding into it. I'm the problem. Wait, does she eat this? Okay, obviously she's not eating all of it, but she might be eating the amount that she's at least putting in her mouth. That's on camera before a cut. If she cuts it, she's probably spitting it out, but she didn't make no cuts and she was putting that in her mouth and chewing it. We'll see one more and then have a final verdict. I don't know. I dead ass don't know. She got a piece of chicken here. She's not. This is no cuts. This is legit no cuts. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Actually, no. I do know. Final verdict. She's obviously not eating all of this butter, but she is eating some of it. Like, she's consuming the amount that she's putting in her mouth. I'm pretty sure she's consuming. I'm pretty sure she's consuming this butter. But regardless, I got one more person that I want to check out before I explode and I stop and I get tired of looking at these food creators. You know, I want to say this isn't that bad. It's kind of hard. I don't see like her full body. I only see her from like the neck up. And I feel like she's one of them people that's like, she's definitely putting on pounds. Also, your Subway, you had to ask for some crazy shit to get your Subway to look like this. Subway don't look nothing like that. First of all, if you're going to Subway anyways, you're already kind of nasty, in my opinion. Hey, somebody gonna be mad. I don't give a fuck. Why are you eating at Subway? Publix exists. There's so many other sandwich places that exist. Why are you going to Subway? They don't even have $5 foot long no more. If they were the cheaper option, it would make sense, but they're not even the cheaper option anymore. So what's the point? She's just pouring that shit. Look at how.
Jalapeno chips.
Okay. So that one wasn't as bad as the others. I'm still not gonna like completely let you slide, but because of the other ones, we literally had a girl eating fucking butter and another girl that's literally eating herself to a coma. So obviously yours isn't that bad. Like, at least you look like you're semi-healthy. You don't look like you're gigantic. So I'm not gonna completely be on your ass. Regardless, we coming to a close because I'm tired of looking at people eat, and I'm actually slick hungry now. If you want to be like a food creator, I want to say, like, is this like a mandatory thing for you to eat this way? Because I do think that it seems like a lot of food creators do cater towards like just having an enormous amount of food in front of them, because it seems like that's what people want to see. Because people either want to hate on it like me, or for some reason, I guess the other side is just people like seeing people eat large amounts and large quantities of food. I don't really get that, but I mean, I guess maybe that's the thing, because why else would so many people like do their content like this, where they're just eating this gluttonous amount of food and just having a giant food spread in front of them? Like, that has to be the only reason. Regardless, though, I'm out of here. I'm tired of looking at people eat. See you.